Well, this is my drift car. 1996 Audi A4. I'm in the middle of a few different things right now. Interior work being one of them. Started out as a 96 12 valve 2.8 V6. It's got a 2001 AWM 1.8T in here, and false firewall's all cut out. I got a bunch of other stuff going on, batteries in the trunk, emissions delete, all that good stuff. A couple months ago, I was on the highway and something punctured my radiator and overheated and melted a lot of stuff, broke a lot of stuff. Thought I could fix it, put a new head on it, put a new chain tensioner in the head because the chain tensioner went bad. Didn't fix it. I have no oil pressure. Block is scored. Oil pump is screwed up. So, gonna pull that out, and I have this ATW 1.8T 2-liter stroker, rods, pistons, cams, big turbo, all that good stuff, and an O1E S4 transmission to go in it. So I guess today I'm going to try to pull the engine out as fast as I can. Hoping to do it in under 2 hours, but I haven't even got the car set up on the lift yet, so see how that goes. Because of my ride height, I have to jack the car up before I put it on the lift. And I'm lucky enough, I don't run a sway bar. And I have this little jack, and it fits right under the factory sway bar mount. So, now we're at the point where got the core support off, everything's off, wiring harness is unplugged. I think I have everything unplugged, but I usually forget something. So these are my control arms I made. They're not the greatest, the first set I've made. I have uppers I made too, it's kind of dark, can't really see them. But with factory tie rods and mounting points and all that, this is the steering angle you get, and there's a little bit of room for more. You could always add more, but I didn't think I was going to add more, so this curved arm right here kind of takes up a lot of space where you could have room for angle, but you can see I can still add a little bit of angle. There's like 2 inches there between the barrel and the arm with these 18s. I had 15s, 15 by 10s, and they got a little closer to the arms sooner, but I just ran a lot of offset and they were okay. You can see on this side there's a little less room because of that straight control arm, but there's still room in between the rim and the control arm. I don't know if you can see it because it's dark, but it's all heim joints and spherical bearings, and so I guess now I'll lift it up and undo the drive shaft and mounts and stuff. from there. So one thing I want to point out, this is not how you're supposed to lift a B5. This is actually the floor pan itself. But my rockers and floor are so fucked up, it doesn't really matter. But my pinch welds are all flat and screwed up from being rusty from New England and stuff. So I end up just lifting the car by the floor because that's what I can reach. My exhaust is all hammered from driving low and all that stuff. And it's not pretty, but it's under the car and it's been broken so many times that I just, when it breaks, I zap it back together. My side dump here is broken too. That happened like the day or two before I blew it up, so I just haven't gotten around to fixing it. But yeah, this is what it looks like under a slam B5. Floor is just getting scraped away. My subframe bushings are shot. I need a subframe pretty badly. See, it's worn down. This tin used to be flat, and it's pretty hammered here too. These control arm spots are starting to separate. Well, my battery died, but it was pretty much ready to come out anyway. So, got the engine hooked up to the hoist and stuff, and sometimes they fight on the way out. Usually sometimes the shifter gets hung up on the tunnel or stuff like that, or mounts don't want to come loose. So, I guess we'll see how this goes. I pulled a bunch of them. It should be pretty easy. I think I got everything undone. I got my clutch slave cylinder and all that stuff unhooked. And one thing I usually forget is the vacuum line for the brake booster, but I remembered that one today. Too bad. This is by far the easiest time I've ever had pulling a 1.8T out of a B5. But, to be fair, I don't have a lot of stuff that most other 1.8Ts will, and I've simplified a lot of things in my car, and I've done it so many times that it's kind of gotten easier. But, this is what it looks like. 1.8T, 018 transmission out of a B5. Overall, it was like an hour and a half, 2 hours of actual work. I had coworkers come by and want to talk, stuff like that. But my boss and stuff. But yeah, I guess that's how you pull a B5 engine.